What up? What up? What up? What's good, y'all? Man, I ain't even know I was live for a second, man. My bad. My bad. My bad. So look, man, we're gonna get this song playing for just a little snippet, man. You know I always gotta play it starting out, man. Yeah. What's good, Miss Cornell? Gonna get a little talking out today, man. Ain't did the hot seat in a lot of weeks. Yeah. Shout out to J Biggs. Yeah. I ain't gonna play it all the way, man. Y'all stay tuned, man. Stay tuned. We ain't going nowhere. All right. There we go. I said I wasn't gonna play it all the way. Look, I always gotta respect my boy J Biggs, man. He came through and he did the intro song for me, man. So I'm always gonna play at least a little bit of it. If you need an intro song or anything, make sure you holler at him, man. J Biggs. All right, so boy, I got a lot to talk about today. I'm gonna do it reversed, right? I was gonna go into the top 5 men that women have in their lives, but I'm gonna do actually I'm gonna go the opposite way today. All right, because I got some issues with some things that's been going on that I've been seeing in the city, in the country, in the state, everything. Give y'all a little break, hopefully, from all of this election stuff that's going on. Maybe we can, talk about it for a second, right? So basically the title is Stop Talking Crap About the People That Watch Your Content, right? Because I've been noticing it's almost a contempt that some podcasters or some um radio people seem to be having for their own people that listen to them. And this shit is really, really irking my nerves. Or it's like I'm getting upset to the point of, first of all, I respect everybody. Long as you ain't coming at me, difficult with no BS or whatnot. I respect everybody that watches anytime that you watch. Appreciate it. Love y'all. Let me say that. But I've been watching some other podcasters, some other people, other content creators, and it seems like the more sexual the content is, the more they have a disdain for the people that actually listen to them. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this coming from? Like, last time I checked, or I was told that you always respect the people that's watching your shit. I don't know. Maybe I'm old school or something like that, but so I try to do a little research to go along with how I'm feeling, because life ain't about how you feel. Life is about what you can prove. And I've been noticing that some women content creators, especially the ones on the OnlyFans route, right, and sexual type route, it's almost like they have a disdain for the people that watch them. And I'm like, okay, what's going on? First of all, I'm not a big OnlyFans person or whatever. I don't believe in really paying for that type of content when I can go get it for free. Xvideos.com or Brazzers, or it's a lot of different websites that you can, if you need to get that, you can get it for the free skin. That's all I'm saying. All right, that's it. So that's something that I really want to talk about right now. So why is it? Why is it that you guys are disrespecting the people that watch your content? Okay. So I got some theories, right? So first of all, let me say this, that it's overwhelmingly more men that watch that type of content than women. At least that's what the statistics say for multiple websites up to 2024. Okay. And that's the last one that I've seen. I read about 5 or 6 different ones. Excuse the sweat or whatnot. It's a little hot in my house. AC is on the fritz. It works when it wants, whatever. But I do got on a jacket, but I got to represent my Bulldogs. But anyway, the content is overwhelmingly consumed by men. Okay. But yet I see a lot of these people, they always are talking shit about men on their posts, on their private stuff, IG, Twitter. But these are the people that consume your content. That's just like me. My market, I have two markets. Facebook, and all my algorithm always tells me the people that listen to me the most are from the ages of 24 to 40, 44. Like that's pretty much. So I'm not trying to alienate those people. So I'm going to make content that can reach them, because in every one, YouTube says the same thing that Facebook says, that IG says. Those are the people that identify the most with me. And, me being in my late 30s, that would make sense. I make content that people from around 25 to 45 would fit and understand. Some, whether it's generational or whether it's just whatever, that makes sense. So if you have a OnlyFans says about, I want to get the exact statistics so y'all don't think I'm just pulling this out my ass. Okay, let me find it. But it was something along the line of over 87% of that type of content is consumed by males. So please explain to me why, if your main content is brought by men, that you shit on the men that's watching your content. There's almost a disrespect. And I don't like to do the whole men versus women thing, because I believe that it's not men ain't shit, it's not women are trash, or vice versa. It's people ain't shit. And I've said this multiple times, and I truly, truly believe that. But this is something specific that I want to hit at. And I know why. It's because us dudes, we're too thirsty. Okay? Gentlemen, okay? For anybody who comes into this later on, I need you to understand, please, 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 please. The approach and always jumping into these ladies' inboxes is killing us. It's killing the respect that we get. Okay? They're not having respect for us because they know they can say anything that they want to say. And guess what's going to happen? It don't matter. I've seen so many posts, your man in my inbox, or the same people that have something to say about something is the same people that tried to holler at me. The same, like I keep seeing this same thing, and it's not any one person in particular. So if you're listening and you happen to post that, I'm not talking about you in particular. This is just what I keep seeing. But we got to please remember that these people that you are running off at the mouth about are the ones that are consuming your content. But these weak ass dudes will let you talk about them and still come back to your page to watch. And that's why you guys are able to do this. So I'm telling these gentlemen, please, man, have some respect for yourself. If you see, because exactly what's going to happen is your opinion does not matter. How you feel does not matter. No matter what facts, whatever you come with, it's not going to matter, because they're going to say, one, you're in my inbox. Two, you tried to holler at me. Something along that line. So it automatically invalidates everything that you say or how you feel. You can't say, I don't like that picture, I think that was distasteful. You can't say, because guess what? You done watched 20 other pictures that she done put up there and you ain't have a problem with it. And that's going to be the argument back. So we got to be consistent. You got to be consistent, okay? You can't 1 minute like it and then one next. I mean, let me take that back. You have the right to like and dislike whatever that you want. But I'm letting you know the easy rebuttal back is, you've been in my inbox, nigga, or you've been consuming my content anyway, so fuck you. I done already got your $9.99 from you, or you done already hit my algorithm a dozen times. Y'all liking the lives of the stories, and you sending the little hearts, 1,000 of them, you know what I'm saying, blowing up the head. I get it. Now the other side is, though, why I can almost understand why, because it's almost like a guy, let's say a domestic violence situation. It's almost like a guy that knows he can hit a woman and she gonna still keep coming back. If they know they can disrespect you and you're still going to come back and watch the content, they're going to keep doing it. The only way that you can show is to not watch it and not be jumping in the inbox and not be doing all of that stuff. Y'all do it to me all the time. If I say something that you don't like, y'all disappear. That's all you got to do. Just, But this really is killing me because when you have content of a sexual nature, right? And you build yourself up on, and particularly men, because we consume more porn, we consume more of this type of content. Okay, OnlyFans has its stats that they put out. Or other sites have their stats that they put out. And the users are more. So that's what you gotta understand. What's up, Pina Colada? What's up with you? I'm not saying anything disrespectful about women or anything like that. I'm trying to understand why is it that people are being disrespectful towards the people who are on their that's watching their stuff. And okay, Hootie Who says women just move discreet with the porn. Cool, that's what's up. No problem. I would still say, that men in general would watch more. In general, is what we've been doing for years. Cool, but that's a perspective that you have. But my issue is not about who's watching it and whatnot. Is that you are alienating a large part of your fan base, even if you said it's 50-50, right? And so that's what's killing me. That's what's getting me upset, because anytime you don't like something, the rebuttal is, well, using my inbox, or you like 5 different pictures, so nigga, you can't say nothing. Now, this is when y'all know me, if you've watched me before, I'm straight up with my shit. If this was me, I would say it's me. It's not me, but I'm seeing this happen all of the time. It's just crazy. Like, explain to me, why is it that as soon as somebody doesn't like something or has a dissension of opinion, we go straight into well, you was in my inbox, or you did this, or you did that, so you can't. We so busy to try and invalidate how somebody else feels or thinks. And the shit that we use to invalidate it doesn't matter based on the situation. That shit's crazy. You was in my inbox, nigga. Now it's different if the nigga got a woman or some shit like that in some type of way. That's different. If it's different if the woman is in your inbox and she got a dude, that's not what I'm saying. Okay, but a person's opinion is not invalidated about you because they tried to talk to you. Like, that shit kills me. You tried to talk to me one time, nigga. Okay, but your breath could still stink. Your breath could smell like ass. The nigga might just try to go around it. He might have had some gum waiting for you later on. He might have had some whatever the fuck it is. He might have had some Listerine. But that don't mean that what he said is not the truth, or that's his version of the truth. That's how he truly feels. Like, that should be killing me. I need some perspective. Somebody give me something. Tell me something. If I'm tripping, tell me I'm tripping. Like, I'm really trying to have a back and forth right now. Like, I want to know. Tag your people in here. I want to hear this, because I see this happening too much. What happened, there was a party and some pictures was taken, and then, people got in their feelings because somebody said, hey, I didn't like the pictures. The women looked nasty on there or whatever. Now, I'm no rookie when it comes to the sexual content. All right. I'm around beautiful ladies all the time through different sex panels that I have, through different things. We got other stuff coming on, parties, all that type of stuff. Okay. So because I'm around them, I see, I know who does a lot of the different things or whatnot in that type of realm in this city. Okay. So I didn't have a problem with what was the pictures or anything like that. So I didn't have a problem. B Jackson, she was at a situation. You know, I don't tell them business, but you know, you've been out there and you've seen stuff that we do. Shout out to David Muther, man, the homeboy of mine from back in the day, man. Navy buddies, man. Mitch, Navy man, what's up with you, my boy? Hey, I told you we was gonna make it, man. He's a YouTuber and crazy with the skills on snowboarding, and anything on the board he can do. Dude is crazy. He's like shit, Tony Hawk mixed with all that stuff. What's up? Y'all check him out, man. David, put your YouTube on here so people can check it and see what's up. Ben Frank, what's up, man? Another homie went to the military, man. You need to come back. I'll talk about poker later, man. That'll be a personal conversation, man. I play home games and other stuff like that. But anyway, Pina Colada says, I ain't gonna lie, I used to be like that. We got to stop telling people that they're wrong because they tried to holler at you. What does the fact that they tried to holler at you mean? Please explain that to me. What the fuck does that mean? How does that change what they're saying? Again, like I said, if somebody come up to you and be like, your breath smell like ass. Well, you tried to holler at me or what they got to do with your breath? That man probably hit your face to the side. He probably hit you with the Heisman. You know what I'm saying? When he was fucking. It was probably a reason he only hit you from the back. Y'all know people do ugly folks and people do people that have issues, right? It don't exactly. It means absolutely nothing. So somebody having a sexual attraction to you does not make your opinion more valid unless it is about exactly that. And even if you are talking about the way you look, we all know our standards for wifing, our standards for dating, and our standards for fucking are three totally different things. So know where you at and know your line. And that goes men and women, all of the above. Should it be like that? We should all want to have high standards, no matter what. Every person that so let me go ahead and say this, so people be in their feelings. Every person that we talk to, it should always be with the intent of dating for the rest of our life or being together with that person. Yes. All right, now we done with that shit. Okay. Real life is when we was kids and, you know, college stuff like that, we used to say 2 words. Is she fuckable? And maulable. Okay? I'm going to get to that, Ben Frank, in a minute. Fuckable and maulable. Fuckable is the same word. You know what fuckable is. Able to fuck. Maulable. Able to walk in the mall without being 5 steps behind or in front of her. And vice versa. So all of that, he tried to talk to me, don't mean anything in a conversation about opinions and who is right and who is wrong or how you feel about something. It don't mean shit. We got to stop doing that. I'm tired of seeing people, especially people that work in sexual content areas, okay? That really irks my soul because you know what you're doing. You put yourself out there, okay, to be watched, to be seen. And I'm not saying anybody is touching on you bad or anything like that. No, this is not that type of conversation. Nobody, let me address that again before anybody says anything. Nobody should ever have a right to put their hands on you in any way, form, or fashion. I'm talking about people's opinions about what they see and what they watch. If they don't like how some pictures looked, if they don't like how something was said, they have a right to say their opinion about it. And whether they talk to you or not does not invalidate what they're saying. If we're having a debate, you're never going to win in academia or with anybody who has common sense if your rebuttal is, you tried to talk to me. Unless we are talking about morals, and there's quite a few different reasons why it could be, but most of them no. If we're not talking about, an example would be like morals, and this person is known, he's had a girlfriend for the last 10 years that he's been together, or he's married or whatever, and then you say, oh, he tried to talk to me. And it's in the date of the realm. Okay, that matters in the scope of the situation. But for the most part, it doesn't. B Jackson, why you putting the googly eyes? What's up? The big eyes, not the googly eyes, but the big eyes. You're watching, what's up? What you got to say? You know what I'm saying? I done invited you on many times, so you know you can have your say. We gonna get together on this type of stuff. Ben Frank, man, Ben Frank said, do standards have to be physical? No. Your standards could be the fact that you don't want a woman that does that, or a man who does that type of stuff. Because men are OnlyFans too. There's dudes out there slanging, you know what I'm saying, doing the helicopter and doing what they do on different stuff like that. Those are your standards, and that's fine. Respect to you, my boy. Anybody give me an update on this election, on what's going on, man? Just have a quick update. If you could say some of the battleground states, what's going on? How's Georgia looking? How's Pennsylvania looking? Florida, North Carolina, Nevada. If anybody knows any of that, just type who's the state and who's leading right now. Just so you know, y'all ain't got no excuse to tune off. I know Georgia has they said it was too close to call earlier, but I don't know exactly what's going on with it. I tuned out, got a little overload, and decided to come on here and do that. So yeah, okay. Georgia still counting, but Trump is leading. That's what's up. I try to do a lot of Pennsylvania is Trump so far. Oh Lord, okay, that's 2. Oh Lord, North Carolina, what's up with North Kakalaki? Shit. Well, you're an Auburn fan, Lamar, so I know you don't give a fuck. David, I ain't gonna tell you. I'm gonna leave you alone on that, because I know who you vote for. And it ain't because you white. It's because I know you a contrarian, and you gonna say Trump no matter what, just to piss people off. So I already know. Damn, NC got Trump too. All right. Well, a little quick little content. Just to say, decision 2025. I hope y'all paid attention. See, there's certain things I don't touch because I know a lot of y'all, but since I see some of y'all are here, I guess y'all ain't pay attention to decision 2025. Y'all go research. Go actually research, okay? The things that they're trying to bring in. I mean, I guess y'all cool with women losing reproductive rights. I guess you cool, you know, with that. People telling you about your bodies. I guess you're cool with that. That's fine. I was in Orlando this week, and I knew something was up because for every Harris commercial I saw, I seen 2. It was 2-1. Even driving back and forth, I seen 2-1. They was putting heavy money in Florida. Heavy money out there, man. I don't know, man. Look, I could get into some of the details, but this isn't the time. This ain't the type of podcast for this right now. I want to have some other people on. I don't want to be the only voice on something like this. I will say we're going to have to come together and work together, because it's not looking good right now. Anyway, I got to talk. This is a subject that I've did a couple of times, and I keep bringing it back because this applies to men and women. We just call it different things, okay? Now, if you feel me, give me a thumbs up or something in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Hit my algorithm up, because if what I'm saying is the truth, or if you feel what I'm saying, okay? So it's the top 5 men that women have in their lives. There's 5 archetypes of gentlemen. And on the opposite side, on the other side, these are the 5 women. Now, I've named them something because as a man, from my male perspective, okay, and I named them easy way that I can remember them. So just hear me out, okay? So the first one, in no particular order, is Captain Conversation. That comes out to me. I name myself Mr. Conversation. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the role that I used to play the most when I was, out there. When your boy hit the streets, Captain Conversation was my role, whether I was, bigger, smaller, whatever. I was the guy that the wingman that could find the commonality between the groups, hit the chit chat, disarm the person with the biggest attitude so everybody else could eat. And I'm working using my skills to chit chat with the lady, ease my way on in. That was my strongest point, because at the time I didn't have a lot of money. I wasn't the tallest. I'm not the prettiest. You know what I'm saying? But I had the talk game. Niggas got a mic in my hand now. So that's what I used to do. You know what I'm saying? David, no. I would used to, you know what I'm saying? But anyway. So that's the first guy. Most people have somebody like that, and women tend to have at least one man in their life that is that conversationalist. That's that guy that they can call, they can talk about some of anything. You want to talk about some religion, he can hit that. You want to talk about some politics today, he's the guy that you call for that. If you want to talk about relationship stuff, even if you're not in a relationship directly with him, but that's the guy that you can talk to. Platonic relationships is a lot of times with this guy. A lot of times they don't turn into a lot of things. It's not sexual, but that could be your friend, or it could be the guy that you could be sexually into him, and that guy. So, I've done it both. Okay, so that's Captain Conversation. All right. Number 2, again, no particular order. Money Man. All right. All right, update. Harris 172, Trump 230 on the ones that they've called. Let me know who's your certifying. Are you watching the MSNBC, Fox News, CNN? Two of them lean one way or the other. CNN tries to be a little impartial, but it is what it is. All of them are paid by big companies, whether it's the Koch brothers or others. So most forms of big media are all controlled anyway. That's why podcasts are doing what we do now. You can get an unbiased opinion. Well, I can't say unbiased because it's how you feel, but it's not manipulated by the money. You feel me? All right. They said ABC. Both of them are reporting from ABC, y'all. All right. So number 2 is Money Man, right? Now, no disrespect to anybody, but I ain't trying to be that nigga. You know what I'm saying? The money man is the nigga that's always using the money to try to get the cootie cat. You know what I'm saying? To get the pussy. All right. I hope that's not any of y'all only way to get it. Now, if that is one of the tools that you use, my boy, respect. It's good to have a couple of tools. You know what I'm saying? Extra tools in the toolbox. If you only got a screwdriver, what happens when you got to drive a nail in? Okay, that's why you got the hammer in there. Gotcha. Okay. 3. You got father figure. This one is where some women kind of be like, but let me tell you, okay? A lot of men ain't had their mamas, and a lot of women ain't had their daddies in their life. Hold on. First of all, Lamar, hold on. Money Man do get the draws. Money Man not stupid. I got a 5th part person. That's who you're talking about. When I get to number 5, you'll understand. So just stay with me, my boy. Money Man do get the draws. Money Man's not dumb. Money Man ain't out here just giving the money. He gives the money for a reason. You might catch him once. You ain't catching him on nothing like that. If them draws ain't coming off, then you ain't seeing nothing else. So if you want Money Man to be consistent and stay there, you're going to do what you got to do for Money Man. Okay. Damn, Pinnacle, like you say you ain't never met a Money Man. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, hey, hold on. Hold on now. Money Man is a trick. Money Man understands the game. He will trick. If we just came out of Halloween, he will trick for that treat. Yes, the fuck he will. But you only gonna get him once on some bullshit. Now, if he slides you some money and you don't give it through, God damn it, that's the last you gonna get from him. He ain't no dumbass. He on to the next fucking one. And he got enough where that little couple hundred he gave you didn't fucking matter any goddamn way. So on to the next one. So that's Money Man right there. Money Man ain't no bitch ass nigga now. Let me get you right. The bitch ass nigga coming later. Okay, so we got father figure, right? That's number 3. Father figure is the guy who gives that wisdom. It's not conversationalist. He's the guy that's gonna fix the problem. He's most likely he's a little older. Okay. That's just like that, we call it a mama mia on the other side. That's that older lady. You know what I'm saying? That's that, you know what I'm saying? She got her own shit. She ain't using nothing from you. You know what I'm saying? It's she got her own shit. She the one that she go to the casino, y'all go out and y'all hang out. She ain't asking you for a dime. She probably like, okay, I'm in my, let's say when you was in your early 20s, she was the lady that was already 45. She divorced. She already got 3 kids that's either grown or close to being grown. So they out the house, y'all can have fun. She done divorced the guy. You know, same thing with the dude. He the older guy coming in. He may be 50 years old, but he still look a little young. But he can give you that wisdom, that sage advice. He gives you that, hey, baby girl. That's how he talk to you, like, baby girl. Now you know you don't need to do that. This is what you need to do. What was that song that had everybody getting their credit score right and doing all that stuff? I know y'all remember that song, get your credit score and all that shit. I can't sing it or whatever. But he like that dude that's instructing you to get your life better and everything like that. He wants to see you do well, whether you with him or not. That's that father figure. And that's that, we call it a mama mia on the other side. All right, the fourth person, right? That is, this the one that the lady's gonna love. That's Professor Pipe. Now, before I go any further, man, let me stop you. Because as soon as you heard Professor Pipe, I know all of you raised your motherfucking hand, sweated, because every nigga swear he Professor Pipe. Okay? She will let you know who you are out of all of these dudes for the single niggas, okay? She will let you know. And I'm going to give you the response. So I had to stop. I had you stop because every one of y'all swear you Professor Pipe, okay? Professor Pipe is the one that gets called when the main nigga fuck up, when the nigga that's there fucks up. You are the nigga that comes to clean the pipes out. You are the plumber, the professional plumber. That is you. Okay. She always got one. She could have met him middle school. She could have met him high school. She could have met him college. She could meet him at the grocery store, wherever. But when he got her, he turned that ass loose. She got stories and stories and stories on this nigga. And 87% of them is just about his dick. He probably the nigga, he can probably last long. He beat it up. He got the stamina. He can do all the tricks. He don't mind playing with the toys that she like. He's super nasty. Cause see, some of y'all niggas, y'all think y'all nasty. But then you get with a woman that's nasty and then you realize, see, I learned a long time, I am not a freak. I just want to let y'all know that I learned that a long time ago. I learned when I was 22 years old that I was not a freak. I thought that just because you want to have sex a lot, that means that you're a freak. Nope. That just means you have a high sex drive. Having a high sex drive does not mean you're a freak. There are levels to life. There in everything that we do. There's levels to athletes. There's levels to doctors. And there are levels to freaks. Y'all, please remember that. Because when she says she wants to do what to my what with the what, I was like, oh no, you want to chain me to what? Outside when the who? You want to put honey on my back? You want to put wax where? Wait, okay. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm cool with doing some different positions and stuff like that, but you were introducing food as well as I had somebody with some seasoned salt one time. I just leave it like that. Just know, yeah, there's levels to this shit. So getting back to Pina says his number never gets deleted. Might take a break, but he always around. Exactly. You probably got his number saved as Pizza Hut because he bring, or Arby's because he bring the meat, Pizza Hut because he deliver the sausage. That is him. Now, again, all y'all niggas think that y'all is him, but you know in your mind if you really him or not. You know if you Himothy. I wonder who gonna tell the truth. You knew one time you thought you was Professor Pipe, and then you realized that you couldn't exactly get it when you wanted to. That's Professor Pipe to her. Now that don't mean you ain't Professor Pipe to somebody. Everybody got somebody that they Professor Pipe to. It's always gonna be somebody that you just fit like a glove, or you the man to, or whatever. By the way, Lamar Harris, shout out to the Vault. I just want to put that out there. Shout out to the Vault, my boy. We gonna have to tell some stories about the Vault one of these days on the podcast, man. We ain't gonna say nobody's name, but I'm gonna have to get you over here on the hot seat one of these days. But anyway, and then, okay, that's enough about Professor Pipe. Number 5, the worst nigga to be out of all of them, the super simp. See, he is the worst out of all of them. That's the nigga that fuck it up for everybody else. I'm gonna tell you why. Because he gonna come and help out no matter what. And he probably getting the least amount of pussy out of everybody else. He getting the least. But he fuck it up. See, he gonna come do so much for her, or she gonna do so much for him, that they gonna always think that's gonna be the nigga in the back of their head. You don't do this the same thing that he do. She don't do the same thing that she did. They're gonna show up to the job and bring her food all the time. I tell this story all the time, man. I'm at Cricket, right? I'm getting a new cell phone. So it's taking a little process. I got to get my phone switched over and everything like that. I could tell who the dudes was. She had 3 dudes in the span of the hour that I was there come in, right? And she had them in. Bam, bam. The first nigga came in. I could tell who he was, right? I could tell. He was fit a little older. He had some gray. He had more gray on the beard than I do. Like his whole thing was gray, right? But he was in shape, right? So I thought, okay, he probably could be Professor Pipe. But then I saw him, and then I saw the way he was talking to her. He was giving her, you know what I'm saying? He was giving her some wise advice. I was like, oh, okay, that's the father figure right there. Yeah, okay. So he leaves, right? She was like, hey. She was like, hey, can you bring me some food? He was like, man, I gotta go right now. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I had to catch another time. I was like, yeah, see that nigga, he did it. All right, he got to fuck up out of there. Second dude come. I could tell that's the main nigga. I don't know who he was, but I knew it was her main nigga. Because she rushes up to the door, she give him a hug. Hey, baby, how you doing? Yada, 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 all that stuff. They kiss, everything like that. Everything's cool. All right, that's her main nigga. He probably hit, hitting the right, whatever part, Mr. Probably the conversationalist too, you know what I'm saying? Cap the conversation, all of that above, probably hit some of that, right? But watch this. Watch this. This last nigga, right? She called him. She says, hey, bring me some food. He was like, what you want? She was like, first of all, she ordered from 2 different places, okay? Now, if I'm ever gonna grab somebody some motherfucking food, I'm not stopping for 2 different fucking places, okay? And then he got there in like 20 minutes. Now, I told you I only spent an hour there. This nigga had to already be out. It was some Zaxby's and something like a wing place or some shit. Now I know it take a little time for a wing spot. So I don't know if this nigga called in advance, whatever the fuck he did. This man came with the food, right? She don't hug him. She grabbed both of the bags. She said, thank you. And she walked away. And the nigga was looking sick. My boy I'm talking about, he was looking sick. crazy sick. I'm like, man, you gonna say what's up? She was like, man, that's just my little nigga that get me food. You know what I'm saying? This nigga still in here. This nigga still in here. Okay. That's why I say he's a super simp. Because see, even the money man ain't gonna let you talk about the nigga like that. You know what I'm saying? That's the super simp. This man came in like Superman, dun, 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 left looking like a motherfucking fool. The crazy shit is, I'm helping to eat some of the motherfucking Zaxby's. I'm like, let me get a chicken tender and a couple of fries. Since it's just like that. While you doing my phone. Took one of the ranch dresses and everything. But that's all I'm saying is, them the five, man. You got to know what you are. Now, Ben Frank says a smart dude knows how to be who they need to be for who requires a particular type of treatment. Sometimes you got to be multiple guys. I'm with that. I understand. Niggas with game, guys with game, gentlemen with game, women with game. You understand that you need to be a little bit of whoever you can when you can. But she also gonna let you know when you stepping out of line because you trying to be this guy, but you not. Okay. Some of y'all gentlemen, some of y'all ladies up top ain't all that good. You not Mr. Conversation. You not Mrs. Conversation. You that's not your thing. The more you talk, the more you get yourself in some trouble. Chill out with that. Chill out. Y'all jobs just be pretty. You know what I'm saying? Talk less, be pretty. Okay, money man, he gonna lead with that money. Wise dude who got a little wisdom, he gonna lead with how to fix some things and all that, yada yada. There's another guy that I tend to consider too, and that's Mr. Fix It, right? That's the guy that's really good with his hands. You know, the guy that can come in and do your, you know, fix your AC or do something like that. But nowadays, it seems like that type of man is kind of disappearing, to be honest. Even some of us who consider ourselves to be alphas or whatever, if you believe in all of that, a lot of us don't do a lot of that stuff no more. So I kind of leave that off. I might start bringing it back into the six guys because, you know, normally you want to keep somebody that is really good with your car stuff or really good with whatever. That's the one that women tell me sometimes that I leave out. But that's what's up, man. We are coming into the midnight. We're 2 minutes before midnight. Anybody give me a recount? Not a recount, because you know that's what they're gonna be asking for the next couple of weeks. But anyway, what's the current count right now? And we're gonna end off with that, man. I'm hoping. I think they said all of the votes will be counted in Georgia as of noon. I keep saying noon, midnight. Lord have mercy. As usual, man, look, if y'all want some more type of content, man, I take suggestions. All right. I'm the type of guy that if y'all want to hear something and want it to be said in a funny or informational way or whatever that you're looking for, let me know. Because everybody isn't as comfortable behind a mic as I am. Everybody, you know, just don't want to talk, but they might want to listen. So you can inbox me at any time, man. It's EJ Thomas on Facebook. If you're here, then you know. If you come in late, if you want to reach me on IG, it's EJ Thomas 706. And TikTok is Mr. Conversation. I'm also on 98.3 The Beat on Sundays at 10. And we have these type of conversations, but less curse, you know, it's no cursing, whatever. Shout out to FCC regulations. But so again, if you have any type of conversation that you want touched, try to be as specific as possible. I might bring it back and make it a more general conversation, but the more specific you are, I can know what you want to hit. If it's a story, even if you want to send me something that you've seen on social media, I will tackle that. I'm going to start doing the social media posts of the week. I already do that on Kicking It with Mr. Conversation. But I will be doing that on the hot seat. And I got some new people that's going to be coming on in the next couple of weeks. They're training, want to be podcasters. They want to, you know, come out here and do this. And hopefully I'll have a building soon, so I won't be just doing this from the house anymore. I'll be able to have areas. I want to be able to bring people in where we can have panels, we can sit, we can talk, we can do all this stuff. And look, man, I appreciate every last one of you. I started off with do not disrespect the Negroes that's watching your content, because again, I see a lot of people disrespecting their viewership. I will never, ever, ever disrespect y'all. We can have a difference of opinion. You don't have to agree with what I'm saying, but I'm never going to disrespect y'all. And I thank you for every message that you send, every time you watch, every time you move the algorithm for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Catch me on YouTube also. I need to be sending people to the YouTube to watch this instead of just watching it over here. But thank you again. And again, hit up my inbox. We can talk. And if you want to be on this show, I don't charge for interviews. I don't believe in that. I'm not big enough for that. You want to come on and you want to get your music or whatever it is, man, y'all know, holla at your boy. Hey, and I'm out. Love y'all. Oh, forgot to tell you, it's two things I'm always going to beat. That's the odds and this dick.